Welcome back, guys. It's Colin with the Sun Pirates TCG, and we are back with another Gundam video. So, today we're going to do something a little bit off the wall here. I've said in passing in previous videos how I think that the vanilla tutus are some of the best cards in the game, and I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. So, looking at this list, we're playing a deck, as you can tell from the title, of all vanillas, meaning that, as you can see here, they are all blank text boxes. So no abilities, nothing like Breach, Blocker, Arc 78, none of that, Granted, I'm not playing Amuro just to like try to push the challenge even further a little bit, but I am playing blue for Show of Resolve and Corsica base, which does feel like cheating a little bit. Granted, tokens are also vanillas, so, sue me in the comments, I guess. The reason why it's blue-red also is because red has access to 3 different vanilla tutus, as you can see here. And not only that, but red also has access now to the Mind Layer, which is another vanilla 4-3. We can pair that with the famous Resell, so we have 8 of these vanilla 4-3s. And then as you can see here, we're playing a few Jank cards, the Gear Zulu, Zakutu Sleeves, and the Kishatria here. So all of these link with Merida and Full Frontal, which is pretty funny. Now, I don't know if linking is also cheating for this challenge, but again, this is my own video, so whatever, right? They're still vanillas, they have no text box. So, the funny thing too is that obviously Merida can pair with any of these and do a damage, but even funnier is that we can do this sort of like wombo combo potentially with Full Frontal. You can put it on like a Kishatri or one of these guys and then play another one from your hand, and then if you have another pilot you can link it with like the Merida or your second Full Frontal to get like 2 link pairs out of nowhere, which is honestly kind of strong. We even have a lot of targets full to Full Frontal, so he plays any Neo Zeon / Zeon, which that includes the Gogoog, the Zaku Mariner, the Gear Zulu, the Zakutu Sleeves, and the Kishatria. So actually like quite a few targets that we can play. Not that it's like super relevant at level 6, we're just trying to end the game as quick as possible. And then last but not least, the other draw to playing red is that we have the Vesalius. Since we have a million tutus, we can use Vesalius to pump it up to 3 power to break that EX base, which is really important. But yeah, not much more to say here. Again, this is just a challenge we're trying to do. We are going to put this through the rank ladder, so hopefully I don't lose too much SR from this. But before we do, remember to like and subscribe if you like content like this. And without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so we're going first with this, and yeah, we'll definitely keep this. We are doing this on the rank ladder, so hopefully we don't sacrifice too much SR for this. Honestly, our curve's pretty good. We go turn 1 double 1 drop, turn 2 resell plus 1 drop, right? Okay. So we'll play our own high sacks, try to conceal what we're doing. Just look like a normal aggro deck. We are a normal aggro deck, what am I saying? Alright. Our opponent is responding in kind with their own lizards. Okay, let's see. Ooh, Full Frontal. Okay, that'll be good later. Let's see. Well, attack like this. And then we'll bring out Rizzo plus Jim. We'll just keep hiding the red cards for now. Ooh, yikes, so they have Atherin. Oh, man, they have Atherin? Okay, at least... Okay, this isn't the worst. Ooh, Corsica base is really good. I can trade Resell back into the Aegis at least. Yeah. Actually, we're in a pretty okay spot here. Ooh, okay. I think I do want the Aegis out of here. It's just, it threatens to kill too many other bodies. Like, if it just keeps hunting down the tutus, it's not good for us. We'll go back at face, though. We'll see if we can outrace them. Okay. Okay, get a couple of damage in. Then alright, we'll start exposing our red cards. And then I think it doesn't super matter which one I play. I'll play the Gear Zulu, I guess. We'll save the 4-1 with the full frontal to make it as, like, in case we need to kill a 6 health base somehow. We can do that. Corsica, sure. Amuro, okay. So we're gonna take one of our 2/2s, sure. Hey, Mark 2 more on our base, okay. Instead of killing one of our 2/2s, it's totally fine by me. I think we'll take this opportunity to play Show of Resolve, and then let's go break that Corsica. I think we're doing it, guys. Yeah, we'll break that. We'll deal 2 more damage. Are we gonna get there with just our vanillas? That's that'd be pretty cool if we did. Yeah, our opponent's down to 1 health here. Ooh, they hit Amuro. Okay. I don't know if that's gonna be enough to save them though. We're gonna play 2 more 1-drops, and then next turn we have full frontal link pair to close things out if we need it. Ooh, Vesalius. Okay. Okay, but we can still break that with our link pair. Alright. Our opponent's doing cleanup duty, but I don't know if it's going to be enough here. Yep. We still have three weenies here. Oh, they have a bunch of weenies. They're basically playing their own vanilla beatdown. Okay, yeah, we go this guy, play the full frontal, and then attack the Vesalius. And then we'll end the game with the Gelgoog. Yeah, and there we go, GG. We got there. Alright, so we're keeping this hand, bunch of 1-drops, bunch of vanillas, you know. Like, honestly, vanillas aren't bad, guys. Vanillas aren't bad. I mean, considering you see these cards in a lot of real decks already. So let's see. Okay, oh Gundam. Okay, we're probably up against blue-purple if I had to guess. Could be Celestial Being also, actually. Let's see. We'll play double Gin, I guess. If it is blue-purple, that's going to be the hard one. There's just so much pain. They can kill all our weenies. Yep, okay. Barbatos. Ooh, full frontal's not bad for later. I don't think I want to turn our stuff sideways. I don't want to expose it to like gun tanks and stuff. I think we'll just, first of all, we'll just keep concealing our second color. We'll just pass like this. Hopefully the Mind Slayer stays alive and we get to just break the X base and then do 3 damage out of nowhere. Hopefully they don't have like a Fatal Strike. That's what I'm really hoping on. Ooh boy. Okay, they draw a card. They pinged our Mind Slayer. Do they have another thing? Oh, Gundam, sure. Just please pass. Oh, of course they're gonna hit us. Yeah, of course. Okay. Okay. I don't want to do this. So I still need to break that EX base. That's the first step. Now, do I want that Barbatos gun? I probably should get rid of it. Otherwise they're gonna deal a lot of damage and draw a bunch of cards, so we'll get that guy out of the way. And then I think the rest of these will go at face. I don't want to trade down too much, otherwise I think they're just gonna have the natural like card economy to kill us. Oh, Corsica base. That sucks. In that case, I think I need a bet on drawing our own Corsica bases and like shows the results and stuff like that. So we'll play two bodies. We'll play this guy and Kishatri, I guess. In a couple of turns, we can maybe like try to build up like a big swing with our full frontal stuff. Double gun tank. Okay, that's why they pinged this last turn. That makes sense. And then Adapt gets to kill our Gin basically for free. We do get to punch back into it with the Kshatriya though, and have it survive, which is nice for us. Ooh, Corsica, just in time, just in time. Yeah, we'll play that. And then I'll go ahead and I want this guy out of the way, first and foremost. It's nice that it's with the Kshatriya, because this lifts with 2 health. I'll play the Hyzak. The reason why I'm doing this and not using the resources more efficiently is because full frontal can free play one of the Gyara Zulus, and if I top deck another full frontal, I can actually go like double link pair, double swing out of nowhere, which is nice. The Gyara Zulu in general is just like, it's better to hold in hand in case I draw full frontal anyway, whereas like this thing is never able to half rush, right? Okay, so opponent goes Adapt. What are they pinging though? Yep, they ping Barbatos. Ooh, Gusian, okay. Gusian's going to be a tough one to get through, that's for sure. Yep. Get a draw card with their Barbatos. God, blue purple's such a good deck. Of course, we're playing with all vanillas, so I mean, like anything's gonna look really good compared to what we're doing here. But yeah, we're in trouble. Ooh, Vesalius is a pretty good draw though. Vesalius is actually really helpful. It threatens us to break Corsica even without using full frontal. Okay, this is a lot of cleanup duty we need to do though. Because these 2 break, then 3 swings kill us. Yeah, okay. Activate the Vesalius. Pump our guy. I'm gonna attack Corsica. I'm gonna see if I can bait our opponent into blocking with the Gusian. I don't think they will though. Okay. And then I'm gonna play the Gyara Zulu with full frontal. We'll free play another Gyara Zulu, I guess. And then I do have to do a little bit of damage control here somehow. So we'll attack the Barbatos. It's a 5/4, so it does live through blocking with the Gusian. And then we'll attack the gun tank, see if we get it out of here. Okay, and they do block with the Gusian, that makes sense. And then, let's see, do I still die? 2 hits, then 3 hits, yeah. So I do have to get at least one of these bodies out of here. We'll attack the gun tank, I guess. That way I'm not dead on board. And then we're definitely not in a good spot though. I mean, like, this is 1 ping away from dying, this is just a couple pings away from dying. They still have their blocker if they want to leave it back. Ooh, NT1, yeah. Yep, that's gonna be, it's gonna be good enough. Yep, NT1 Amuro breaks us, and then yeah, then I think we're pretty much dead here. I guess Last Life base keeps us alive, right? So we'll see if that happens. But then they can just like pivot and attack our board, so I think it's pretty much over from here. Yep, so they go after our last shield. And yep, it's not even a base. Alright. GG, opponent, GG. I'll save them the time here. Alright. And now we're going second, and we have a million one drops, so, yeah, I'm just gonna use the extra resource. We'll just vomit our hand. Why don't we? Okay. Alright, they passed on level 2. Ooh, another one drop. Sick. Our board's gonna be all 2-2s. Alright. Oh, we definitely got the we definitely got the weenie rush going here. Ah. Alright. That definitely puts a damper on our plans. Dang, dude. I still need to swing out and break up this Archangel. Otherwise, like, it's gonna be too much value for them. So, this feels bad. Okay. Yep, they block with the Elfrith. We're just gonna keep going. Oh, there he goes. At least this way the Elfrith doesn't survive attacking back into any of our guys. So we'll play Zulu plus this guy. I mean, our board is all just Zeon jobbers. It's like Zaku Zaku, a Zulu, Hyzak, which is an honorary Zaku, and the Goku from G-Quux. Okay. Alright. So we had a couple of casualties with our one drops, but at least the Elfrith's out of the way. Oh my god, and more blockers. Oh gosh. Ooh, show of resolve. Okay. What happens if I just keep attacking? I guess I still do 2 damage here. I'll save the show for later. I think I'll just keep presenting bodies. Because at least attacking all out here means I deal 2 damage, and then, like with the Elfrith, neither of these survive another block or an attack. Oh my god, Umbro's so good. Okay. Now that they took that damage, maybe I just leave the Gears Zulu back then, because it's just a free block. Alright, in that case, I think I will play the show resolve. I want to see if I can draw Marita. Ooh, okay, there we go. This looks a bit weird, but I'm gonna go ahead and use the Marita now. The reason why I'm attacking like this now is just to make sure that it was just to make sure that the Rick Diaz doesn't like swing back into one of my dudes. So I don't even give him that option. It does kind of suck because I missed out on pairing with the Kshatriya on a later turn, but this also makes it so that I got to like stick in that next damage. Gosh, another Archangel. That sucks for us. Playing this challenge without Amuro is a bit tough, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Now granted, Arc 78 Amuro. Do they trade with our Gear Zulu though, so it doesn't break the Archangel in one shot? Because if that's the case, we might have a chance here, right? Yeah, okay. Alright. Pilot, nope, okay. I think I want to mark a couple of damage onto the Archangel. Because if the Launcher Strike swings back into it, like I said, it doesn't survive the battle. And then we can go this guy, and this guy. And that way we have 2 units that can threaten to break Archangel. So if they don't present another blocker, which, again, that's coping pretty hard here, based on what their deck is looking like. But if they don't present another blocker here, we can break Archangel and potentially swing for lethal. Okay, so they trade off their token. 2 more blockers. Yikes. Okay. The 4-3 attacking is pretty good for it. It's pretty favorable because if they want it dead, they have to block with Ale Strike. Okay, so they just sacrifice the Elfrith, which is awesome for us. In that case, I think we'll just play 2 more bodies, and we can't break the Archangel because the Ale Strike will just block the Kshatriya, so we'll just pass like this. And we have to hope our opponent has a bunch of blanks with the 6 cards they have in hand, which is near impossible. Oh yeah, especially with an overflowing. So, I need to find a combination of cards to close out the game somehow. It would have to be something like another Shove Resolve and or Corsica bases to like just basically draw more cards. We just need to have like more things than they can deal with pretty much. Alright, Paptimus is annoying, that's for sure. It doesn't give it self-repair too, but it does bounce one of our dudes, which, okay. Well, if you're resetting them, I guess if you're resetting Mindslayer, I'm not too unhappy about that. Okay. I just gotta find a way to deal that last 3 damage to Archangel somehow. Alright, double Mindslayer. Mind Layer, excuse me. They're attacking. Well, it's a free attack to them since they have the Archangel, of course. They replace Archangel. You know, that's actually helpful to us because that's just like 1 less damage we need to deal, right? Well, sort of. I still need like a pilot maybe to end the game. Okay, and the second Archangel gave him an extra free swing. And Grandpa, okay. Alright. How do I want to do this? Do I have any good attacks here? The Mind Layers actually aren't bad swings here. Because they survive. They survive this. I can't just like keep passing. Like the issue is I can't just keep passing because they're just gonna keep poking me with Archangel and then I just eventually lose. Especially because I'm giving them opportunities to draw more blockers. So I kind of need to press the issue here, I think. This is sort of a profitable attack for us too, since the 4-3 profitably attacks through this 2-4. And then if they block with Ale Strike, yeah. If they block with Ale Strike, I can send... Or do they just die here? We can go block... Actually, no, I think our opponent's... Yeah, I think our opponent loses here, right? We go 3 damage, and then 2 at Archangel. I think this works, yeah. Okay. Okay, my bad, guys. I didn't think this through fully. Yeah, okay, and the opponent sees it too. Oh man, I can't believe we got there. I didn't even see it until the last second. Alright, cool. Alright, here's our last game going second, and ooh, we got double 1-drop. Actually, quadruple 1-drop. So yeah, we'll go ahead and burn the X resource. Next turn we get to play 2 more 1-drops, and hopefully that's too much for our opponent to handle. Ooh, Visalis is nice too. We still go ahead and break EX space though. Close combat. Play 2 more dudes. Alright, and hopefully... Ooh, another body. Alright. Alright, hopefully we get to... We don't run into any bursts here. Okay. Okay, we're safe so far. Are they gonna... Okay, they improved technique that one, sure. Alright, then we'll play Rizzo plus Jim. Still, it's just like presenting 2 bodies every turn. Honestly, like even for like a normal aggro deck, just doing that against like the red control decks, that's like... It's like really important that you do that. Oh, thankfully no Amuro. That's huge for us. Okay. So we'll keep swinging. I get to sandbag the Visalis here. If they hit base out of life, ooh, like that, I get to just break it immediately. So we'll play Vesalius. Ooh, that's so perfect. And then we get to pump our Rizzo, break Corsica. It's so perfect that we drew a 1-drop here, because now we can go like Kshatriya plus 1-drop with our last 3 resources. Improve technique out of life. They shoot our guy, but we get to play 2 more bodies. And yeah, there we go. See if our opponent gets out of this. It's very realistic that they could, for sure. Okay. Alright, so they take that guy. Is it a Kshatriya Marita angle? Yeah, okay. Okay, yep, and they hunt down our gym. That makes sense. Okay. Okay, so we can potentially deal the last 2 damage to them. It's just the question is, do we need this Kshatriya out of the board? I think we attack with... I'll attack their shield first, see what happens. I think I just need to deal the last 2 damage to them and hope they don't have a base. And another way to remove like 2 bodies. I'm going to play the Mind Layer, and I think I'm gonna hold back the Girazulu. They have so many cards in hand. I'm not sure what's better, because I'm holding back the Girazulu in case I draw a pilot. I'm not sure if they would have had the resources to dispatch both of our active bodies, because they can just like go swing to kill our 2 dudes and then like play improved technique plus close combat, something to that extent, to get rid of our 2 standing guys, and then we're left with nothing. I'm not sure what's more correct here. Okay. At least this trade means that their Kshatriya is gonna die here, which is good for us. Okay, Marita. Close combat, yep. Okay. So our opponent only has 2 bodies on board. We definitely have time to draw a pilot. We'll just keep throwing out guys here. Again, it's just tough. I don't know if they had like double removal. It's like the thing, right? Because like in theory, last turn we could have killed if I had just played the Girazulu out. But who knows? Instead of playing their Mind Layer, if they had another close combat, we could have been in a really bad spot. Oh, and they just concede they don't have the removal. We got there. Alright, and moving into the wrap up here, honestly not much more to say here. Definitely take those games with a grain of salt. This deck is not good despite me having a positive win rate with this. Definitely I was cherry picking some games too, so do be mindful of that as well. But yeah, I mean, honestly, the strategy in of itself isn't terrible. You know, you play a bunch of early bodies, you rush your opponent down, you gas up with Show Resolve and Corsica base. Not much different from the other blue aggro decks, like When Your War and Blue Purple, right? Just a little bit weaker as far as like having actual card abilities to rely on. But at any rate, this was pretty fun, so let me know in the comments what other decks we should be trying next. As always, remember to like and subscribe, you know, the typical YouTuber stuff. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.